Assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for joining. It's a pleasure to have you here in our Ericsson booth. Please join me to welcome Hazem Alrashed, the Vice President of Technology in Mobily.
Thank you. صباح الخير جميعا. Good morning.
Today we will talk about unfolding the future of mobile money. We are very excited and hope you will like this discussion with Hazem. We will go over the challenges, transformation of financial services in Saudi Arabia. Welcome Hazem.
Thank you.
Congratulations of the launch of Mobily Pay.
Thank you, Khaled, for the congratulations. It was really a successful launch, driven by the strong and the trust that Mobily brand is bringing in the market, and collaboration that was done by the team who built an astonishing experience that was attractive for the market. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. And I'm very happy and very proud as well. You all know that the future of financial services is cashless, right? We are moving to digital financial services. If I ask anybody today who forgot his physical wallet at home, oh, you did. But who did forget his mobile phone at home? If you forget your mobile, you'll go back, right? Because now you have all your IDs and also your financial banking services. So we can see now part of our Saudi Arabia Vision 2030, we are going to an e-government. I think we are witnessing today, we're not saying 230, we are today witnessing this change. Today, we are seeing since 2016, now the change and movement in financial, in the fintech industry in Saudi, and Saudi Arabia was leading in the market for fintech as well. So my question to you maybe, before reaching to Mobily Pay, I would like to say one thing. Mobily as a brand is known to create innovative services for the past decade. Mobily has been developing innovative services, mobile services to the people of Saudi Arabia. And one of this latest innovation was Mobily Pay. Mobily Pay was launched in October 2022, just a few months.
Yes, 4 months.
Right?
Yes, 4 months ago it was.
And we were very proud in Ericsson to be part of this journey. We have together partnered with Mobily Pay team and to build and develop and lead the transformation and the launch of the service in Saudi. If you know, Mobily Pay is a fintech app, right? It's doing mobile application that is in general will enhance people's life. It make our life easy in the most personalized, secure, quick, and convenient way of doing mobile applications. There are many services today that is there that people are in Saudi Arabia enjoying in doing Mobily Pay. But I will ask you, Hazem, what has been your vision when you launched Mobily Pay in such mature market like Saudi Arabia?
Back in 2017, when the Vision 2030 was announced, and one of their program was the financial sector development program, was a key program to develop the financial sector. And Mobily, with innovation in their DNA and their vision to unlock the possibilities in every market, there was a big potential for innovating in the financial sector, supported by the Vision 2030. Our vision is to leverage the capabilities that we have and the technological development that happened in the market in the recent years to enable accessible and efficient financial services to the public. You said that the market was mature and well established. Back in 2017, Maybe the market seems mature and well established and have advanced technology. However, it didn't reach the full potential of the market. There was a huge potential. Back in 2018, only 70% of the adult population was having access to
70%.
70% have access to banking accounts. This is in general. If we see specific segments that was underbanked or underserved, even the percentage is less. So there was a huge potential to bank the unbanked, especially women's, kids, low-income worker, and people living in rural areas. In developed countries and developed markets, the percentage of people and adults who have access to financial services, it reached 90%. There is a gap and a big potential, and this is what was a key driver for Mobily. Also on cash payment and non-cash payment. Back in 2019, only 36% of payment is done without cash.
36%.
The majority is cash-based. However, the potential for the market and the high adoption of the people in Saudi Arabia and in the region for digital services to create a potential to create a digital infrastructure and ecosystems that will allow us to reach the target and objective of 2013 for cashless society, to reach an 80% of cashless payments.
I think we'll reach this sooner, right? And my feeling is that in 2000, in a few years now, we'll have nobody has any cash notes.
I believe yes, especially in maybe it varies from segment to segment. Back in 2021, for the first time in Saudi Arabia, the non-cash payment exceeded the cash-based payment. We reached above 55%. Although the 55 was the target for the vision, we, I believe, accomplished and achieved a 57% of transaction as a cashless.
Excellent. Hazem, we noticed that for the few months, Mobily has generated a huge interest in Saudi when they launched. Can you talk about can you explain to us about this uptake? How is the uptake of the mobile app, of Mobily app?
Saudi consumers are always willing to try new products and new services driven by their high standard for experience, and they will not forgive anyone to provide substandard services. If they didn't like your service, they will leave it behind. However, alhamdulillah, we saw huge adoption and usage of Mobily services during the first 4 months of the launch. Even compared to and benchmarked to the local and regional market, we achieved more than what was expected, alhamdulillah. We noticed certain trends in the market. There was a high demand for instant 24/7 local and international payment and transfers. And this will help us to achieve the cashless society objective. Also, an important trend and ask by the customers, and I believe everyone here is agree with this point, that people is asking for more personalized services and offering. And even a simple, I will give example to clarify this. A very simple transaction, a peer-to-peer transfer. Very simple, straightforward transaction. But for the consumer, they see it maybe like 5-6 transactions. They expect the same transaction to behave differently, to provide certain experience based on their context and what is their objective. Giving the allowance for their kids differ than gifting a friend or paying a handyman or splitting the bill with their friend
Friends.
in a restaurant,
Exactly.
or even tipping a waiter. All these are peer-to-peer transaction. But what the consumer is asking for, personalize this experience, embed it in my everyday life to make it more convenient and more easier to be reached.
So you are saying that the consumer want to see different behavior from the application based on the nature of the
Yeah.
transaction.
Yes.
If I'm
Yeah.
paying my friend, it's not like paying a gift to somebody else,
Yes.
right?
They want to see it in their own context.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. So Hazem, what is the for the past 3 months now? What is the trend? What do you think the most uptake coming from? Is there any specific segment in Saudi? I don't know, Generation Z or any adulthood or expats who's more handling mobile pay?
Definitely, there are certain segments we are seeing more uptake and more adoption, especially in Generation Z, and the people that accessing financial services was not easier for them. But in generally, the most of the population have huge potential to adopt such services.
Okay. Um, Let me take this discussion to a new thing. Let's move a little bit to the future. Um, now, there are, I would say, wish by a user to have an application that is doing everything. I want to do my online food booking or entertainment concert booking in Riyadh Boulevard, for example, or I would like to book my tickets, multiple services that I would like to have it in one app. I don't know, let's call it super app. That's
Yeah.
called. Um, is there any intention from Mobily Pay to be the first super app in Saudi?
The short answer is yes. But let me take this question to the audience here. If anyone open his smartphone, how many apps they have downloaded? I bet يعني, the best scenario is hundreds. And based on statistics, usually the average smartphone user only spending almost 90% of their time on the smartphone on only 15 to 18 apps. Now it's becoming a tough competition on the attention of the customer and consumer. How to ensure that they will engage with the brand on a daily basis, not on a monthly basis. And this is considered a challenge, especially for fintech company and services that usually the interaction with consumers is happening every week or every month, like investment companies or saving companies, or even companies in the travel industry. It's hard to engage the customer on a daily basis. It's done every 6 months, every 1 year. They will need the app. So from day one in Mobile Pay, we have the vision to become a super app, to be an enabler for fintech companies in the market and other non-financial service provider to have a hub for them to deliver their services and offer the best service in the market through the best experience through Mobile Pay super app. In Mobile Pay, we started internally a Mobile Pay Innovation Lab to work with our customers and our partners like Ericsson and others to innovate and imagine what is the future, where we will reach with these wallets. Will the all wallet will be the same and provide payment services, or what is next? And one of the results of our study and research and analysis is a glimpse of what could be done as a sober app. And I happily invite you to visit Mobile Pay Corner at Mobily stage to witness and see a sample of what could be implemented in the future as a sober app.
Interesting. Interesting. Actually, I think you have the power because in Mobily Pay you have with the APIs you can have leverage on payment services. You have leverage on a huge database. You can have also leverage of artificial intelligence, using artificial intelligence and machine learning that you can really personalize these services. It will be easier. Next time I book my ticket, I will not have to write all my personal details again and again. And my cash, and it's already connected to the bank, so the authentication and the process will be
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah. I believe we are witnessing a big movement in the market, started and fired by the open banking policy that was released by Sam last year. And eventually we will reach not open banking, not open finance, and we will reach open data and open API. It will allow innovative companies to provide the best experience that will enable to do everyday live transaction from one hub and one application.
Excellent, excellent. I'm eager to see that. So maybe my last question, Hazem. It's again about Mobile Pay. How and we are here in Vision 2030. Um, just before, just to remember, there are 239 million dollar was paid last year in fintech investment in Saudi. That is a huge number. So, what is Mobile Pay vision and contribution to the Saudi Vision 2030?
We see ourselves as a big enabler and a big contributor to achieve this vision and the ambitious objective, especially in the increasing the adoption of cashless payment and enable accessible financial services for everyone, especially in the underserved segment in the markets. There is a huge potential. We will be providing our own services, and we will partnership and collaborate with technology provider and fintech services provider and non-financial service provider to achieve this objective, inshallah.
Excellent. Let me say that we are in Ericsson very proud to be part of this journey. It is one of our latest achievement, and I think all our colleagues and from both Mobile Pay and Ericsson, and we will continue to deliver best services for the market. Before I conclude here, if anybody from the audience have a question.
Yeah. So, is there any question from the audience until you have your first question? I have one.
Please.
So, congratulations, Mobile Pay and Mobile team. Congratulations, Hazem.
Thank you.
You achieved an amazing uptake. So, what is the secret sauce for such a big an uptake in a record time? And were there any obstacles, or what are the obstacles that you had or you foresee to further grow the service?
There is no secret sauce. There is no one thing that can be done every time and it will achieve this success. It's a formula that combines the brand of Mobily, the talent and the people that was invested by Mobily Pay to hire them to build this outstanding experience and services. Our partners that worked with us and collaborated with us to implement this innovative wallet, Ericsson among other partners. I believe this is could be the secret sauce.
I think the secret recipe is that Mobile Pay is simple, convenient, and safe. This is the three pillars of success.
Yeah.
Very well summarized. Any obstacles to share with us?
Any other
we go to the
questions,
audience?
gentlemen, ladies?
Any questions, guys? Come on.
Okay,
Don't be
maybe first, finally, I would like to thank you, Hazem, for joining us. And I also would like to thank you all for joining this session. I hope we have shed the light on what's going on in fintech in Saudi Arabia and what is especially happening with Mobile Pay. All the best, and thank you very much.
Yes,
And
thank you. Thank you.
download Mobily Pay app, yeah?
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Hazem.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good day.